Hi, you can auto-install WordPress with one-click button from your cPanel. We already have tutorials on auto-install WordPress on our website, but if you want to learn how to install it manually, please follow the instructions in this tutorial. To install WordPress manually, you will need 4 things. First, ensure that you have the FTP details that we provided you in your welcome letter. Then you will need an FTP client, which is a program that uploads files from your computer to your web server. We will use an FTP client to upload the WordPress software files to our hosting account. FileZilla and CyberDuck are 2 good clients for Windows and Mac users. Then, you will need a text editing program such as Notepad or TextEdit. And finally, you will need your favorite web browser. 5 simple steps to installing WordPress to your website. First, we will need to download the latest WordPress software from WordPress.org. Second, we will need to upload the WordPress files to this web server using FTP. Third, we will need to create a MySQL database and user. Fourth, we will need to run the WordPress installation script to connect WordPress to the newly created MySQL database. Let's get started. Go to WordPress.org and download the latest version of the software on your desktop. Once the download has completed, we will need to download our FTP client to be able to transfer the downloaded WordPress software to our hosting account. In this tutorial, we will use FileZilla as our FTP client. Go to filezilla-project.org. Under the first post, click on Client Download. Download the one appropriate to the platform of your computer. In our case, we will be downloading the one for Windows. Download and install FileZilla with the default settings. When you run FileZilla, you must enter your FTP details that came with your welcome letter. Under the host field, enter your domain name. Under username and password fields, enter your cPanel username and password. Click on Quick Connect and let FileZilla do its magic. We are now connected to our website and are ready to upload the files. You should see 2 windows. The left window will show your local computer files, and the right window will show the files on your hosting account. On the right side, double-click on Public HTML to go into that folder. Then, under Local Site on the left window, click the directory where you saved WordPress. Then select the WordPress files and drag and drop them to the right window. This will begin the upload of your files to your web server. While the files are transferring, let's go ahead and prepare the MySQL database and user. Go to your domain name /cPanel and log into your cPanel dashboard. Once you log in, under Databases, click on MySQL Databases. We must create a new database. Type in a database name and then click on Create Database. Copy the name of this database and put it somewhere close, since we will be needing it very soon. WordPress doesn't store its contents in files, but in a database, and each page in our site is created dynamically by WordPress every time a visitor accesses the site. Now, we must create a user who is going to have permission to access this database. It's a good idea to use a password generator for more security. Go back to MySQL Databases and click on Add under the new username you created. Then click on All Privileges and click on Make Changes. Now that MySQL is set up, we will need to connect the database with WordPress. Navigate to your WordPress installation directory from your browser and follow the on-screen instructions. When asked to enter your database information, that is where the information we copied will come in handy. We are going to enter the MySQL database name, username, and password in their corresponding fields. You will then be asked to put in your site's title, an administrator username and password, and a primary email address. Don't lose this information. You will need it to access your WordPress administrator area. Now WordPress is successfully installed on our site. To access the admin page of WordPress, enter your domain /wp-admin to access the dashboard. Happy website building!